You may or may not know that the LB7 Duramax platform didn't just play a critical role in changing diesel injection as we know it with the introduction of common rail injection, but it also played a critical role in the birth of Exergy Performance. I'm Jeff from Exergy Performance, and today we're talking about LB7 injectors. Overall, the LB7 Duramax is pretty widely loved by everyone, but upon its introduction, one of the weak points was injector durability. So the primary cause for decreased longevity in LB7 injectors is internal component wear. The main contributing factor to that is initially the LB7 injector just came with a bare needle and other internal components that were just completely bare, so those would wear out. Since then, it's been remedied by the addition of DLC coating to the needles within the nozzle. When we DLC coat components inside an injector, it reduces the coefficient of friction by about 50%, which is going to decrease component wear and increase longevity. A common misconception with LB7 injector durability is that a big part of that is the nozzle design, whether it be a SAC or a VCO nozzle, and that contributes to the injector's durability. That may have been true in the initial days without the addition of DLC coating, but since the addition of DLC coating of the needle, we found that to be less of a contributing factor to the injector's overall durability. Both SAC and VCO nozzles definitely have their place dependent upon application. We have elected to continue utilizing VCO nozzles up to 100% over injector on the LB7 platform because we have found through testing that you get better performance with the VCO nozzle without other supporting mods. Once you go beyond 100% over injector, that's where we make the switch to a SAC type nozzle. That's typically the point where you are going to have additional supporting mods and you are going to achieve higher performance and longer durability at that power level with a SAC type nozzle. Even though a SAC type nozzle on a 45% over LB7 injector may be putting in more fuel quantity at the same rail pressure and injector pulse width as a VCO type nozzle, we have found through testing that you actually are able to extract more power out of that VCO type nozzle because at that point you're achieving greater combustion efficiency with the VCO as opposed to the SAC type nozzle. Remember, more fuel does not always equal more power. Whether you're looking to replace your stock injectors because they're starting to haze in cold weather, or you're looking to do an entirely new build and looking to make the most power that you can, we'd love to help you get set up. If you have any questions as to what would best fit your build, feel free to contact our sales team or send us a message online. You can also purchase injectors directly from exergyperformance.com.